Welcome to Simply Heaven, the podcast where we tackle the biggest question of all time: what happens after I die? And more importantly, how do I get into heaven? Join us as we dive into what the Bible says, explore other perspectives from other religions, and share some wild personal stories along the way. This is a space for honest and real conversations for those looking for hope in this broken world. So grab a coffee, settle in, and join us as we uncover the truth together. Hey guys, and welcome to this week's episode of Simply Heaven podcast. I am your producing host, David.
Well, today you're co-hosting.
Today, yeah, co-hosting, producing, and I wear many hats on the pod.
You do clapper,
and, clapper. Well, not on the podcast. I'm not clapping the podcast, but
no. Is that I wonder if that's a technical name.
I don't. You know what? I don't know. I think with what I have on my resume now, I think I could be a Hollywood clapper.
I think so too.
I think
you did a great job.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
For those of you that don't know what Greg and I were talking about, we have the privilege of being in a faith-based movie.
We are, yes. I don't know. Are you in this one?
I'm not in this one. No.
Oh yeah, you're butthurt over that.
Yeah. The running joke was Greg and I offered to volunteer and help this producer. We're going to bring him on at some point. His name's Casey.
Yeah.
Costigan Productions.
Is that what it's called? I
think it's Costigan, right?
He needs to simplify that.
Yeah. Well, that's his last name. So.
I don't care.
Yeah.
Well, listen, when
Casey, when you're if you're listening,
there's a shout out to Casey.
Yeah.
Change your last name. Change your last name.
Yeah. Yeah. Like Pasco, Madeira, like those.
How many letters do you have? Madeira is easy to say though.
Yeah, and it's all A's. Oh. But everybody makes my last name more complicated because the normal Madeira is Madera is like what people think of. I'm like, no, all A's.
Oh,
so it's even easier, but people just still mess it up. But
well, people say for me they always call it Pasco.
Oh,
and it's KO.
Yeah. Yeah, if it's a C there, I'm thinking of like the peso.
Well, C, I'm not Mexican, but I'll take it.
Yeah,
I love tacos.
Yeah, hey, tacos. Well,
so yeah, you were a clapper over the weekend.
Yeah, I was a clapper. I gotta get my
gotta get your clap.
Yeah, I gotta get my clap on,
which is awful.
But no, I was just gonna say for everybody listening, you don't hear our third voice again.
No, he is absent today.
He's absent once again. This time he's not on vacation. This time he just chose not to be here.
Well, but we had a substitute for when he was on vacation.
We did,
and I would have gotten him one, but we're gonna do two things right now.
Yeah,
we're both gonna. So he did get a new job.
Yes, he did.
And he started today.
Yeah, so he does have a semi-valid excuse.
I don't think so. I don't think so. Steve,
this is why you got to be in business for yourself, because then
exactly.
Yeah, like we just get to do this for fun during the day.
Exactly. Yeah. So Steve, when you listen, we're gonna let you all know that just quit your job. Come work. Come. Just do podcast on Mondays. Just 2 episodes. That's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. Seriously.
We don't care. Yeah.
Yeah.
Take a pay cut. Do something like that.
And
your wife will understand.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Just let her be the breadwinner. Yeah, it's fine.
She is the breadwinner.
It doesn't surprise me.
I think she is the breadwinner.
I mean, she does own her own business. You know what? We should just invite his wife to be on the podcast.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't want to say her. I'll say Mrs. Barnes. Is that? Mrs. Barnes. I think
Mrs. Barnes, if you're listening.
Yes.
Yeah, you're welcome anytime.
Yes.
I'm sure you can fit in your schedule.
Yeah. She will be our new third wheel.
Yeah.
I think we totally would upgrade.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah, she'd bring new life, new energy.
And also, I mean, anybody listening, if you've been following on this far and you think that you'd be a better addition than Steve, I mean, we're definitely taking applications.
We're taking apps right now.
Yeah, well,
and if you bring apps,
shoot your shot.
If you bring apps
to your audition,
yes,
your chances go up through the roof.
Especially bring mozzarella sticks. That's my jam.
Yeah, I can give hot knot sticks. Yeah,
they have them at the Phillies. They have like a mega one.
Ooh, just like one
big giant one. It's not fun to share.
No, yeah, I believe it.
It's also kind of gross.
I believe that as well. Yeah, that kind of has to go with it. If it's a giant mott stick.
Yeah, maybe it feels like if you were with a date. Maybe
then it would Lady and the Trampet. Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
All that string cheese slurping,
but with breadcrumbs. Oh, jeez. All right, so I guess we should get started on topic.
Yeah, let's do that.
So before I say what the topic is, I'm going to paint a picture.
Ooh, okay.
So this is the picture that I'm going to paint. You wake up in the morning.
Okay.
We'll just say 8 o'clock in the morning.
Close your eyes, listeners. That's what I'm doing right now.
I'm unless you're driving. If you're driving,
pull over and then close your eyes. Yeah.
Well, I was gonna say just keep driving. I think it would be funny, but I shout out the dude. Don't warning viewers. Don't listen to me. But
PSA.
Yeah, PSA. I don't want to get arrested, or not arrested. Like somebody knocked on the door. I was driving and I shut my eyes. Listen, then you're a moron.
Listen, Carrie Underwood, when she's saying Jesus take the wheel, it was a metaphor. Okay, guys?
Yeah. That was good. So here's the picture. So you wake up at 8 o'clock in the morning.
All right.
You get showered, dressed, whatever, you eat breakfast. You got 20 minutes to get to wherever you have to be at, and you have to be there at 9 o'clock. Okay?
Okay.
It's now 8:30.
Okay.
You got your shoes on, you got your clothes on, you're ready to go. Mm-hmm. But you can't find your keys.
Okay.
They're lost. So give me a number between 0 to 10, 10 being the highest intensity. What number are you at? And you got to leave in 5-10 minutes.
So here's what's like really funny is like this is like literally the situation that happened 2 weeks ago.
Oh wow, okay, so all right,
but it wasn't getting the keys. It was I had to leave. Okay. I was already late.
Okay,
and it was getting an outfit on, getting an outfit ready, and trying to get everything else together.
Right.
Yeah, you see, for me, when it has anything to do with time. And me being late, I'm a 10 immediately.
Right.
Yeah, like it's
and I think a lot of people are, especially with the keys. You know what I mean? Like, where are my keys?
Right.
I think a lot of men can relate to. Maybe women too. I don't know.
Yeah.
But I just wanted to give that
Adam Sandler song, right?
Phone Wild Keys.
Phone Wild Keys. Yeah.
It's the greatest song ever written. It's just so. It's so.
Shout out Adam Sandler. You're welcome on the pod.
Yeah, he's welcome on the pod anytime. I made it.
Hey, you're Jewish. We get it. That's all right.
I'm 1% Jewish, so maybe that'll be like that. I'm going to send out my Oy Vey connections.
There we go.
We'll send out some gefilte fish.
Yeah.
Matzo ball soup. If I was to own a dog, if I was to own a dog, it would be a bulldog, English bulldog.
Okay.
He loves English bulldogs.
Does he? Okay.
And he names them like meatball, matzo ball.
Okay.
Yeah. He loves balls. I don't know if there's any other,
Yeah.
There's only 3 types I can think of right now. I mean,
Happy Gilmore just came out. He likes golf balls.
Okay. So now you have 4 balls.
Yep. He was a water boy, so he likes footballs.
Uh-huh.
There was that basketball movie that just came out, too. So
I never seen it, and that's Sixers.
Yeah.
I didn't see that.
Yeah. So you just like, I'm saying just like
he
balls.
He loves balls, apparently. I think I made it to the top 100 to get on the as an extra in that, but I
Happy Gilmore too.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, I got cut. Yeah.
Well,
so
it happens.
It does.
Yeah. Maybe there'll be a
Happy Gilmore 3.
Yeah, and then you make a cut there.
Maybe. Yeah. I had to.
Do you think they're gonna wait like 30 years to do that one too? Or you can come on.
Then he'll be so down and out. He'll have to come on and do the pod.
Yeah. At that point, his career will be in.
It'll be shot. It'll be shot. Nobody will care.
Yeah.
He'll be the Bob Barker of his time then.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So, anyways, to get back on topic, because that was not even close.
No.
To what we were.
Yeah, Adam Sandler balls is not.
Yeah. We went from Mrs. Barnes being on the show.
Yep. Taking applications.
Taking apps to Adam Sandler's balls.
Yeah.
I think, we might as well just turn it off now.
Yeah. 8 minutes in, yeah.
So anyways,
where this topic come from? Because I think that's a good topic. So the intensity, lost.
The intent. So I get a lot of my topics from what goes on at church.
Okay.
And I kind of look at it and I go, oh, they're talking about something biblical.
Yeah.
And then they break it down into like what how you think about it, how you feel about it.
Right.
That kind of thing. And the pastor this weekend at my church was talking about how you're lost. But he didn't mention the keys. And my brain went right away to like, oh man, I hate that feeling when you lose your keys. Right. And you got to be somewhere. And you get the whole house riled up. And you're like, can you find my keys?
Yeah.
And then everybody's like, and listen, it's that half-ass look that drives me even worse.
Right.
Like, I'll help you look for the keys. And then it's that 2 seconds go by. Yeah, they're not here. And then they go back to doing whatever they're doing. And then it really like irritates me.
Yeah.
But the reason why I thought about that is because it was when it comes to being lost.
Yeah.
Now there's a couple ways we could take it. One would be the lost souls of the world.
Right.
Like we have a job to do as Christians.
Yeah.
And that is to bring people closer to Christ and get them to know Christ.
Right.
More importantly, because they're lost keys, and God is seeking them as intense as we would be if we were looking for our keys.
Yeah.
You know, and we're like the people that help, doing a half-assed job on looking for keys. You know what I mean? Like that's kind of where my brain went, and instead of being less intense, you know, because if you go to help somebody and they lost their keys, it's very hard to like find. You give up right away.
It's easy to.
It's easy
because it's not your keys.
Right? Yes, exactly. But even if, and I don't know the parable well enough, but Jesus was saying, you know, if you own 100 sheep and one gets lost, do we care?
Yeah, the 99 in the one.
Right, the 99 and 1. That person is lost.
That's like it's a really good parable, and
it's a great parable.
And it's funny because and I'm saying a lot, and this is my experience.
Sure.
But when people talk about it, they are like, why would we care about the one sheep?
Right,
like,
we have 99.
Right, we have 99. Like, yeah, that's fine. That's good enough. We have 99 sheep. But what's funny is when you look at the context of it, like when he was giving that message.
Right.
I know you don't like The Chosen, but this was one of the things from The Chosen when this
was it 99 in The Chosen?
Yeah.
I'm just asking. Yeah. He likes to change things. Well, it was 2,000 sheep that were lost.
But the way that he described it, though.
Sorry.
No, you're good. Is
Philly Jenkins? You can come on anytime and debate.
Philly Jenkins,
I'm still. His name's not allowed to be that other place.
Yeah, no. Yeah, Philly Jenkins. Yeah.
Philly Jenkins.
Shout out.
But
when he was giving that parable,
right,
he was doing it to a crowd. It wasn't a major crowd. It was a half decent. It was one of his smaller.
There was 99 people.
Yeah, there was 99 people.
Yeah, that's what we're gonna go with.
But he was using the analogy of the shepherd, and he in The Chosen, that scene is he's like, is anybody here a shepherd? And the shepherd raises his hand. He's like, and instead of just saying the parable, he looks at the shepherd and says, so if you have 100 sheep and one of them goes missing, what are you doing? And then the shepherd answers, he's like, well, I'm going to go after my lost sheep. And he's like, well, what about the 99? He said, the 99 will look after themselves.
Right.
He said, that one lost sheep is isolated. It's endangered. I need to find it. That's my sheep.
Right.
And that then Jesus uses as the analogy, and then he jumps into it. And I think for me, when I read the parable in the Bible, it's very easy to be like, Jesus just out of nowhere, no context. It's just like, yeah, my sheep, like, my ministry is like, a shepherd to his flock. And he uses that analogy a lot. But when you get that perspective of somebody explaining it, like for me, that was like, I was like, oh, that makes sense.
Yeah. We're that lost sheep until
we come to Christ.
Correct. Yeah.
And the whole parable is talking about when you're lost. Like, we find out in so many different verses, like when God created Adam, everything up until that point in the Bible was God created and it was good. God created and it was good. God created and it was good. And then we get to God creating man, and then Genesis, is it 2? Genesis 2?
We'll say 2.
It's, and man being alone was not good.
Right.
So he made the helper. He made Eve.
Yeah.
And then we learn in Ecclesiastes and some of the Proverbs that from Solomon talking about, like you shouldn't be alone.
Right.
Better is, having a partner to do things with you.
Yes.
And even better is have two partners, because a braided cord is
not easily. A strain of 3 is not easily broken. Yeah.
Yeah.
So what we're saying is, don't find one wife, find 2.
No, that's
we're not saying that. We're not. I misread that part.
No. Heather, if you're listening, by the way, I do not condone.
She won't.
And my future wife, if you're listening,
not
no.
Wife, the end of that.
Wife. WIFE. No V in there.
Wives.
No V in there.
So we're not condoning that. No. But it's funny that you even said the strain of 3.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean wife It could be two friends. It's just three people in that same mindset space.
Absolutely.
Of being brothers and sisters in Christ. And that was my thought when you lose your keys. You're looking for help.
Yeah.
You're calling out for help.
Right.
Where
now, the Catholics would be calling on St. Anthony.
Oh, I don't know who they call on.
I only know that because my dad was Catholic. So that was one of those things that I remembered when I lost a toy when I was a kid. He was like, here's a prayer. St. Anthony, please come down. Something is lost and can't be found. Please help me find it. That was
I know plenty of Tonys and Anthonys. They're more the type that make things lost.
Oh, yeah. Well,
yeah.
St. Anthony will help.
They'll find it.
Finder. Yeah, he'll find it.
They'll find it and be like, oh, did you lose that? How much was it worth?
Yeah, I haven't seen it.
I haven't seen it.
Yeah, check Marketplace.
Check Marketplace. But if I do, how much would you give me?
Oh, it's funny. I actually just bought one of those not too long ago.
Yeah.
If you want it, I'll sell it to you. It's brand new, so you got to pay retail. You know.
Yeah, half price. Sorry, St. Anthony. I don't know who that is, but
no, that's all right. That's all right.
but see, the whole point of like the reason why I used the lost keys analogy is because I thought it was such an interesting thing because you get fired up, of like, oh my God, I gotta find these keys. Like your whole world stops.
Yeah.
And that's the thing I think that made the connection for me was Jesus's world stops.
Right.
He might not be like we might be intense about looking for our keys, but we're not necessarily like I yell and I scream. Jesus isn't yelling and scream, but he has that same passion.
Yeah.
Of finding that lost soul, where the 99 will take care of themselves.
Yeah.
Which, if we being the 99, shouldn't we be helping?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, why don't we?
I don't know. Why don't we? You see what I'm saying? And we don't have that same intensity as the shepherd does.
Yeah, and I think it's because of going back to your analogy. It's like if you lost your keys and you were running around the shop here frantic trying to find them, and you're like, David, can you help me find them? I'd be like, yeah, sure. Right? And I'd help you for a little bit, and then when I can't find them, I'm like, well, I have my keys.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's exactly how you think, and that's normal.
And I think, like, how often do we, as Christians, like, we're like, oh, well, it's not my soul.
Correct. That's true. That's true. Yeah. And that's kind of, I thought it was interesting.
I had a young lady once. She was, I think she's even older than me, but it was a few years back. And this was when I was in my young adult ministry, and she shared this poem with me. And it really, it ties into this a lot.
Sure. Yeah.
Because it's funny how the longer that you're a Christian,
right,
the more in it you are, right? And, when you first get to church, you're probably going to the back row. You're sitting in the back.
No, I'm still in the back row.
Well, that's okay. The back row is a bad analogy, right?
Yeah, but that's okay. I'm late.
Yeah.
So don't hold me to it. Like if your church starts at 11, I'm there about 11:15.
Yeah, you're on God's time.
Yes.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
So, but the poem, it was really beautifully written, and it was like, the basic part of it was, don't forget where you started. And I think that's the problem with a lot of the Christians is we forget where we started. We forget the longer that you are saved, the more time that goes by, you forget how it felt to be that first, like the first time going into a church, or all the questions you have when you're entering into that relationship with Jesus, and like what does life look like? How do I get started? And when we lose sight of that, I think it's really the enemy just like...
trying to put doubt and fear. Yeah. And he's trying to isolate.
Exactly.
Oh, look at all them. They're raising their, however you worship at your church, they're raising their hands or singing. They're doing whatever. Is this normal? Yeah. Should I be alone? Right. And he's trying to do all that.
Yeah, trying to build division.
Exactly. Separate.
And putting the...
Because he wants that lost sheep to be lost.
He wants to keep them there. He wants to keep them isolated. He wants to keep them away from the church. Wants to keep them away from community. And, that's why, my biggest, I wouldn't say my biggest sin struggle, but like my biggest sin temptation is to want to isolate myself. Like when things start getting hard, I have the screw it, I'll do it myself mentality. Yeah. And
I think a lot of business owners do though.
Yeah. Well, and you know what? Right. we had to when we first started for the
You
business.
are.
But like me growing up, it was, it all comes back to,
Right.
9, 10-year-old me where, I'm looking for help and guidance from my parents. Mom, I love you, by the way. Nothing there. Yeah.
By the way, do you think she'd be a good replacement for Steve?
I love you, Mom. And if you are listening, absolutely, I think you'd be a great replacement for Steve. All right? You would be so good on the pod, and
Yes.
Yeah.
We'll let it at that.
yeah, thank the Lord that this is a audio only today.
Yeah. We should do that. Bring
the
Well,
moms
if you would like to see the moms on, I mean, I know Steve's lives in Boston.
Yeah, we could Skype her in.
Yeah, we'll Skype her in.
Yeah.
We'll let them three run with it and give them a topic.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah, that'd be kind of fun to do. If you want that to happen,
Yeah.
your mom will take your place. My mom will take mine, and then Steve's will
Oh.
Skype in.
Well, I don't know if my mom can take all of the hats. She can definitely take the talking hat. I can give her the mic.
Yeah, we'll set it up.
Yeah.
We'll introduce them and then give a topic and let them.
Just let all three of our moms go.
Yeah, and we'll
that'd be
just
fun.
walk out of the room,
Yeah.
and then we'll come back to finish up.
And then in 3 years from now, when I finally get a woman in my life, then we could do the wives.
That's wife, not wives.
Well, no, that would
comes
be
back to the
wives.
three-strand.
That would be wives. It would be our wives.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, they would technically would be. Yeah.
There will only be 3 women in the room. Let's just say it there.
Yeah, they won't be all married to just one of us.
Yeah, right.
They'll be married to each one.
One
of
for
us.
each.
Yes.
Yeah. Not the.
Not just the one.
No.
We're not Old Testament or Mormon.
No,
I think there's the only 2 religions that do that, by the way.
Yeah, they might be.
I think so.
Yeah.
I never
That would be a
understood
good
that.
topic too for the
What's
pod.
that? The honey to-do list that you would get with like 5 wives?
No, well, kind of on that same thing, but when you look at scripture, understanding the difference between what's prescriptive and what's descriptive,
Okay.
Because a lot of people will hear in the Bible and they'll talk about like Solomon having
Right.
700 wives and 300
Yeah,
concubines.
a
and
couple
be like,
concubines. It's okay.
yeah.
Just a couple.
Yeah, just,
And how that not biblically accurate for today.
Right. Well, people would be like, well, doesn't the Bible say that that's okay to do it? But that's more, that's the history part of the book where it's explaining, it's describing the situation, not God prescribing how he wants his children to live.
By the way, speaking of the Mormons.
Yeah.
The religion is totally based off of...
By the way, if you are a Mormon, we'd love to have you on the pod.
We would love to have a Mormon on the pod.
Yeah. We'd love to talk about it.
Actually, just your wife. We don't really care about you.
Hey now. Oh, man.
How's that? I love my wife. I could never imagine being like, hey, babe, been married a long time now. Like, how's that conversation start?
I don't know. But
You know what I mean?
So, you know what? These were my BC days, okay?
Yeah. Oh, okay. There you go.
Like, when I would, not be loyal and faithful to
Right.
a girlfriend that I was with, and I was juggling the multiple.
The multiverse of
Yeah, when I was living my King Solomon life.
Okay. King Solomon, like, not the King David life.
No, well, I mean, we could go King David too.
Okay,
Yeah,
well, I mean,
King
it's the name.
Yeah, it is the name.
Yeah. You were hanging out with, like, brothels and, like, bathhouses, were you?
No. But, like, just...
See, that was a
even
biblical joke.
That was. Yeah, good. But, like, having multiple women in my life, it was chaotic. It was atrocious.
But see, you were keeping it a secret, though.
That is true. But, I mean, even it being... Well, it was a secret to one of them.
Okay. Right, one probably knew about the other.
Yeah.
But she was playing the game.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So, but even, like...
Because, see, my wife loves Sister Wives, the show.
Okay.
And it just cracks me up that if you go back into, like, the season 1, I don't watch it.
Yeah.
I don't care. But season 1, they're like trying to be like, we all love one another. No. We love him. It's great. I love her.
But like,
I couldn't live life without each one of these people. And then I turn on like season 17, and they're like, I hope he dies.
Which I think is always the end result. Because even going biblical, back to
it's not biblical.
Was it Jacob? And he had Leah and Rachel.
Right. Yes.
And they were sisters.
Yes.
And
good God.
Just like the tension and the drama between the two of them.
Forget
it. Yeah, that's why God created one man with one woman.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's too much. It's too
Way
much.
too much.
I would
In theory, everything's a great idea.
Well, in theory, you think, oh man, as a guy, you're like, oh, I have this, and then where our minds go down a gutter right away. But it wouldn't be.
Oh no.
No, just listen. It is how I would describe it to any man. Just take your wife out. If she has a sister, I'm not looking at it any other way.
Yeah.
Okay. Take her sister, whoever.
Yeah.
Don't say a word, and just say we're gonna do whatever you want to do for one day. Just go shopping with him once. Yeah, and then ask him what you need to do around the house. Oh yeah, and then you're like, yeah, I only need one of these.
Yeah. Yeah, and hey, on the other side of it, flip the coin. I'm very positive that the woman would be feeling the same way.
Yes,
having two guys.
Oh.
You know?
Yeah, I would think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Way too much testosterone.
Well, oh my God, yeah.
Because that's I
couldn't imagine.
No. I couldn't.
No, I wouldn't want to.
Because I think it would be more violence would come out. Men are I think men have God gave us the more of the protective piece.
Well, yeah, I think so too.
You know?
Especially if
and there's the pride.
Well, and we all want the remote. Let's just be honest.
Yeah. Yeah.
Even if we're not watching TV,
we want the remote.
I want the remote. I don't know why.
Yeah, it's my thermostat. It's my remote. It's my house.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's so dumb.
My wife. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know how that works. Say she walks by, I pat her on the butt.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, it's Tuesday. It's his pat the butt day. I'm trying to keep it PG. All right.
Yeah. Oh man. All right, we're off the rails.
We're way off the rails. So
So
we're lost.
We are lost.
Bring this to
tie it. There we go. Nice.
We are
nice
lost.
Segue.
Yeah, thank you. You're welcome. They do this for a living,
Yeah. So, being lost, and so that was the one area you were going with.
Yeah.
Right, of being a lost soul. What was the other?
Well, it's twofold. One is being the lost soul. How God has that intensity. Jesus has that intensity to find that one.
Yeah.
But how was it when we were the ones lost? And then now that we're part of the 99, how can we be a better steward to helping the lost?
So here's a question for you.
Sure.
Because I know my answers to this already.
I don't. I have never even thought about it.
Well, you might when I ask the question.
All right. Oh, great.
So when were you saved?
I don't know the year.
But roughly, how old were you?
About 20.
About 20.
1920, yeah.
So going up until that point.
Right.
How many, can you think of times where God kind of showed himself to you? Whether that was divine intervention,
sure.
Whether that was somebody that was a Christian that maybe came up to you and was shared the word of God, shared the gospel, somebody inviting you to church, something about religion came across your path up from being born until 20 years old.
I always felt, even as a child, that I could talk to God.
Okay.
And I was born Catholic. And I was told oh no, you can't do that. Yeah. But yet I didn't feel, maybe it was just my stupidity, I didn't feel that made sense to me.
Being Catholic, or?
Well, the whole you can't talk to Jesus, and I know that's a big difference between us and the Catholic religion. They're maybe the Catholics view it as hey, listen, like you were saying, let's first say Saint Anthony. Jesus is busy right now. He's solving bigger fish, and you just lost your keys. So we'll ask Saint Anthony. If Saint Anthony can't find the keys, then we'll move on to whoever's next in line. And eventually, if none of those angels or saints or priests or whoever they can't, then we'll go. Then we'll go to Jesus, where we kind of just beeline it right to Jesus. Yeah. If that makes any sense whatsoever. I think that's my best explanation.
Pretty darn close. But I mean, I do have I told you before, I have a buddy who went to seminary to be a Catholic priest.
Oh, I did not know that.
And he's no longer on that journey, still very active in the Catholic Church, very Catholic.
Yeah, we love the Catholic. I have very good Catholic friends. I never viewed, at the end of the day, I'm going to describe religion churches that are Christian, like, and I'm talking real Christian churches. I'm not talking like I'm not talking the cult like ones.
Yeah.
But like I would say like Catholics are Christians, Methodist, I'm probably going to forget a few, like I'm Pentecostal. There's more. There's right. Bible study ones and all this. I view all those people, all those churches as like an NFL team.
All work for the NFL.
We all work for the NFL.
Yeah.
There's one commissioner. We just have our own different teams. We all wear different jerseys, different things, but we're all under the commissioner's blanket.
Right.
Per se.
Yeah, that's a good analogy. That's
well, thank you. Yeah, I wrote that down. I did not. I've always felt that way though, because we get a lot of questions on like, well, if I pray this way or I pray that way, nobody cares. Just and some people take it very serious, like, oh, I only pray with my eyes closed. Oh, all right, good for you. Okay. All right. Or I play with my eyes open. I don't really care.
Yeah.
I don't think Jesus cares. We take too much of the little things.
Yeah.
And dissect it, Yeah,
too much of a little thing turns into a big thing and then gets us away from the real thing.
Yeah. So I'm going to give you a history lesson.
All right.
Stonewall Jackson, if you know anything about the Civil War.
Yeah, Stonewall Jackson. Okay.
Yep. He said you should be as safe in battle as you are in bed.
The same in battle as you are in bed.
And you should feel as safe in battle as you do in bed.
Oh, okay.
Do you ever feel scared when you're sleeping? No, you're sleeping.
Yeah.
And that was his analogy on how it was to be a Christian. Oh. And that's why when he said that God told him that he would live to see the end of the battle, but he would not live the end to see the end of the war.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, so he stand there and they're losing the battle and there's gunfighting everywhere, and then that's when the South, unfortunately, was like, oh, you should be like him, he's a stone wall. And then they marched and beat the North in that particular battle. But he eventually gets shot and dies from his own men. But the point was, you should feel as safe as you are in bed as you are in battle. Oh. And that's how he got the name. But
that's a good analogy.
Yeah. I forget where I was going with this, but that's okay.
That's fine. I get it.
But I always viewed it as
being the same. Just having the same approach in everything that you do.
Yeah. Well, I know what it was. He traveled the world, or the U.S., trying to ask all different religious people, is it better to pray with your eyes open or with your eyes closed? That was his big, he was hung up on this.
Stonewall Jackson.
Yeah, this concept. And it's like, Jesus, I don't think cares. I was like, you should just do one. I don't know.
Yeah.
Just blink and just be like, hey, is that good? At least I'm halfway right. Yeah. Or halfway wrong. I don't know. However you want to look at it.
I mean, that kind of goes in the same thing with like water baptism and when.
Yes.
I mean, there's confession. There's all those things, and I think,
know.
Yeah, it just drives away from
too convoluted. It's
and I think we talked about this before, but like for me, all of those nuances, all of those little details that kept that every denomination had, always made me feel like I would, when I was in my Lutheran days, I went to bed every single night scared of dying. I didn't know if what I did or how I was living was good enough to get me into heaven. And all of those little things take you away from the true message of the gospel, which is John 3:16.
That's it.
For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, so that whomever believes in him shall not perish but have eternal life.
Right.
For I did not come into the world to condemn the world, but to set the captives free.
Yeah.
Like that. That's the message of the gospel.
That's the whole message of the gospel and what Jesus was here for.
Yeah.
And you think about where he was heading, in that.
Oh, yeah.
But even if you think about, and I don't know where we're at time-wise here, see.
We still got time.
All right, but.
Listen, this podcast, I mean, this is season 1. We're trying it out. I mean, well, we don't need a structure. We're just going.
No, it's fine.
Yeah, you guys tell us what we should do. We'll take.
Yeah, if we ramble on too much, let us know. If you like the rambling, tell us to ramble more.
Yeah,
and you know what's gonna happen? We're gonna get 3 comments, and you'll be like, "Oh, I hate the rambling," and then 2 people will be like, "I like it,"
and we're gonna stick to it.
We're just gonna stick to it. But I think that's the whole point of the gospel in the John 3:16. Yeah. He knows where he's heading. Mm-hmm. He sent his only Son.
Yeah.
To die for us, to sacrifice his life, to die for our sins.
Yeah.
And you think about what he did while he was doing that.
Yeah.
And I'm not talking about his journey. I'm talking about the ending.
Right.
He's on the cross, and he's talking to a crowd. He's talking to the 99 that are down there looking at him.
Right.
But he's also talking to the one that is lost, and that's the thief. And yet he saves him.
Yeah.
You know, so it's just, I don't know. Yeah. Just being lost. It's just we got to do, I think as a Christian community, we got to do a better part. Because I was going to touch on that. Next episode was, you know, when you enter the church. Now, okay, so you're Christian, now what? You know what I mean? You were lost, now you're found.
Well, I have a good story for that.
Do you?
Yeah.
Well, we're going to save that one.
Yeah, we'll save it.
Yeah, we'll save it to part 2.
The reason that I asked you the question of if there was ever intervention for you was because, so I grew up Lutheran until I was like, when we moved to Hamburg, which was, I would have been in 7th grade. So from 7th to like 8th grade, we were still trying to go to church in Newmanstown, which was about 45, 50 minutes.
I know where Newmanstown is.
Yeah, small town.
Yeah, I never really, there it is. There it went.
Well, you know, you say that, but it's actually a very big town.
Oh, is it really?
Like, geographically speaking, it's a humongous town. Like, the addresses, it's kind of like Moton.
There's a movie theater there, I think.
Yes, there is.
Yeah,
right in the square.
It's cheap, if I'm correct.
Oh, my God. Everything in Newmanstown's cheap. Are you kidding me? Also, a quick shout-out to Justino's Pizza.
Oh.
One of the best Italian shops in, at least from what I've been, like, I love me a good California cheesesteak.
Oh, yeah, no, I won't do that.
No, you don't? You see, it makes me feel healthier because, like, the lettuce, the tomato, the onion, everything. Yeah, anyway, it's like a salad, but put in bread.
No,
but anyway.
Shout out to real cheesesteaks.
Well, they make really good cheesesteaks in general. I'm
you can like California cheesesteaks.
I like
I never had one, so I have no dog in a fight.
But yeah, great. Right in Newmanstown. It's actually literally right by the movie theater, which is why it came to mind. Yeah.
Did it have good slices?
Oh, they have great slices.
All right.
We'll do a pod from Justino's one day.
All right, yeah. Shout out to
Justino's. Justino's Pizza. I
will try a chicken cheesesteak, and I will be honest.
Oh yeah, please do.
I will.
No, I'm not saying chicken. Like, you can cheesesteak. It doesn't have to be a chicken cheesesteak.
Okay, so here's the thing. I like Philly cheesesteaks.
Yeah.
Now, being in Berks County, we have crappy cheesesteaks. I'm not gonna lie. There's probably some decent places here, but as soon as you give me the bread, the roll, and the steak, and the cheese, I don't like onions, so I get it without.
Yeah.
And then you put sauce on it. I just want to throw it away.
Yeah.
Are you a sauce guy or not?
With a cheesesteak, no.
No.
And what's funny, so my favorite Philly place to get a Philly cheesesteak is D'Alessandro's. Shout out to D'Alessandro's.
Yeah, they're fantastic.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
One time I tried it with sauce.
Okay.
And I couldn't even finish half of it.
Oh.
Because it gave me heartburn.
Oh yeah.
But that's just the tomato sauce part. Nothing with the D'Alessandro's.
Right.
It was just and it was just more filling.
Yes.
You know, cut that out. Now I can eat the full cheesesteak.
And what's so I get
D'Alessandro's cheesesteak.
They're good. Yeah, they're big.
They're big.
Yeah, I like Angelo. I'm an Angelo's guy.
Okay.
But see, I know my routes.
Yeah.
So I go to Angelo's.
You see, I lived in Germantown, so like D'Alessandro's.
Oh yeah, you're right there.
Yeah, it was right there.
Yeah, no. So I go to South Philly, and then I go to the stadium.
Yeah, So
it kind of makes
But
and you walk right past Pat's and Gino's.
Oh yeah.
So
that's, you see, when I first
have to.
Yeah.
You have to. It's fun.
Yeah, well, people always say, like, oh, yeah, those are the tourist ones. That's like the real Phillians will be like, yeah, go to
everybody got gyms.
Go to Pat's, Gino's, there's gyms, yeah. And then just to keep the traffic away from the good ones.
Yeah, that's a good point. I never thought about that.
Yeah.
But if you go to Angelo's, you got to wait an hour.
Oh, yeah.
It's not. Yeah.
Well, I mean, D'Alessandro's is the same thing.
Yeah, that's true.
You got to.
Yeah.
I remember I was going on a vacation down to, we're passing through Philly, and I was like, no, we're stopping at D'Alessandro's for lunch.
Yeah, it's a great.
It added an hour and 45 minutes to the drive because like we were waiting for the sub for we were waiting for the steak for at least an hour.
Yes.
And then we ate in the car, and then we
exactly. That's what you do. That's what you do. It's such a Philly move. You get it and eat in a car.
Yeah. But so going back to Newmanstown. So we were still going to church.
Shout out to what's the
Justino's.
place? Justino's. And listen, when we show up to Justino's, California cheesesteak.
California cheesesteak. Yep.
And I want a large pie.
And a large pie. Yeah.
That got to be on the house though. Sorry.
Yeah. I might still know the owners. Yeah, we might. Okay. Yeah.
I feel like we should call them and just be like live. Hey, by the way, we're live.
We're live on the pod. We want to do a live pod down with you guys. But
shout out to another place, by the way.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
In Westchester. I don't know the name of the pizza shop. I'm going to look it up.
All right.
So we're going to
give you the credit. We're going to
give the guy credit. He's a huge Christian guy.
All right.
Loves the Lord, and I have not had his food yet.
Okay.
But he does some acting on the side.
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, I just don't know his name.
I don't either. But Casey's connected him, right?
Yes.
Casey's
we do our readings there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll get that. Yeah, we'll get you shouted out.
Yeah, we're going to get you shouted out.
And you're invited on the pod.
Yeah, we're going to go to him.
Yeah.
Again, I don't know what he makes, but we're looking for I need a large pie and cheesesteak. And then we'll review it.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to lie, if it's only a 2, you're getting a 2.
Yeah. Yeah, we're going to do like the one bite, like Dave Portnoy.
Yeah, we're going to Dave Portnoy it.
Yeah. I'll shout out Dave Portnoy.
Yeah, you want to be on the pod? Dave Portnoy. I think he's Jewish.
It doesn't surprise me. He has the 1% Jew in him.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
No, he has 2% because he owns Barstool. They make a lot of money.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, so he might be 50%.
But Dave Portnoy, I'm going to tell you something. You're lost. You need Jesus, and we're here to help you.
Yeah.
Find him.
Absolutely.
Come on our pod, because then we'll have more than one viewer.
Yeah.
Just for that week.
Yeah, just for that week.
Just for that
blow
episode.
up for that week.
We'll blow up.
So in my journey.
Yes.
Yeah. After we stopped going to church, it was really like middle of 8th grade for me.
Yeah.
And until I was saved in 2021. So 2013 to 2021. So I always say like grew up 14 years roughly.
Right.
Was a Christian.
Right.
Then I did 7 years off, and now I'm back in it again.
You're back.
You know? And those 7 years off.
Yeah.
I can't tell you how many times God was putting people in my life that were Christians that would be inviting me to church, doing things. And he knew how to reach teenage David.
Right.
Because it was always like the attractive girl that was a Christian that was then, put in my life.
It's always an attractive one. Like The Matrix.
Yeah.
Did you ever see The Matrix?
I haven't. But I know I've seen like clips and scenes from it, but I haven't ever sat down and watched the full thing. But,
yeah. I'm not saying to watch The Matrix. It's not a Christian film. You should only plug in Christian films. But but that's okay. Just watch it on TV. Just watch it on TV. Don't HBO that. Watch it on TV.
So there was so many times that he would like intervene, and there would be people that would come into my life, and it wasn't just the females, but there was a lot of the females, and then there was mentors in my life that would try to get me, or and they would just say stuff and be like, "Hey, you could come to church," or "Hey, like I see you're not walking with Jesus. Like, what do you believe right now?" And I was always
that's
pushing
that 99.
Mm-hmm.
That's saying, "Hey, come back to the flock."
Right. They're doing
yes, which is exactly the point.
I think if it wasn't for those conversations, even though I wasn't susceptible to them at those times, if it wasn't for those conversations, when everything did happen, and I did finally give my life, I wouldn't have. I don't know if I would have given it, because it was those small. Kind of like with when you're cutting down a tree, you got to chip away at it.
Right.
You don't you're not just going to go right through it.
Right.
So it was those small encounters.
Yeah.
Over time, they just kept nipping away until I reached the point
where you returned. Until
I was able to return.
Yeah.
And I think we put too much on ourselves to try to be like, oh, well, I need to have all the answers. I need to have this. I need to have that.
Yeah. That's true.
But it's so easy to just be like,
because I don't have all the answers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nobody does.
No. And it's funny too, and maybe we could touch on this next time, but it's funny how people want you to join Christ, right? Mm-hmm. They don't care what you look like, what you act like. He was sleeping in the sewers, he was broken, he was a heroin addict, Nobody cares about that aspect of you.
Yeah.
Till you accept Christ.
Yeah.
Then it's, what's he wearing? What time's he showing up? wow, can you believe he said this?
You see, and that's the 99 again. That's that pack mentality.
Yes.
It's the division that the enemy wants to keep creating.
Well, the shepherd brings the lost to the flock.
Yep.
And then the flock judges.
Yeah, and I mean, now we're going to a whole another parable, because now that's the prodigal son.
Yes.
Because the prodigal son's, well, the brother.
Yes. Now, which one did you identify with?
I was both.
Oh, were you? See, I always got frustrated with and I don't know if it's the younger one or the older one. I got a 50-50
The younger one is the one that ran away. The younger one's the prodigal. The
older
one is one that stayed.
I always get frustrated with the older one.
And how he responded.
No, I'm always like, yeah, he stayed. He worked.
Oh, so
he took care of.
So he's due.
Yeah. And I think sometimes we hold that too. Like, I'm here working. Mm-hmm. I'm doing all this. And we do. Mm-hmm. We look at more of what everybody else is doing. Like, I own a company, and I have 10 to 12 staff members, and that could go around like wildfire.
Yeah,
like, I'm here. I got here at 10. I stayed until 5, 6 o'clock.
Another parable too.
Yeah,
the one of the
man, we're just knocking these parables out.
Yeah, the workers. When
I think there's only 5 parables, by the way.
No, there's a lot more.
I know.
And this topic maybe is just 5.
Yeah, this is the top 5 for us.
The parable where it's the workers coming out, and at the end of the day, they all get paid the same wage, even though there's ones that showed up and were only working for an hour, and there were ones that were working all day, and they get paid the same wage.
Yeah.
And the employer says, well, who are you to tell me how to pay my employees or how to pay my staff?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a hard pill to swallow, isn't it?
Yeah, well, they all get paid different, but that's okay.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, so I don't have that too much of a problem. But.
Right. But that's the...
Yeah, I get that one. Yeah, I can see how that would...
The parable of that is, though, for when you get to heaven, it's...
Right.
Well, that's the reward.
Right.
Yeah.
We'll get rewarded. But there's all different things in heaven.
Oh, yeah. Which, more parables.
And we get crowns, and we get this, and we get that. Oh, we get there. Yeah, we should look into that.
Yeah.
That's a good... I think we need to get when Steve comes back, or Mrs. Barnes cuts him out from this, we should totally... that's a good question. I think I'm going to do now, when we get a guest on. Mm-hmm. When you get to heaven, what's your crown going to be? Mine's going to be blingy. That's all I know.
Yeah.
And it should play music. I think it should be Bluetooth.
Yeah, okay.
Like, you could be like, oh, here he comes. I hear him bumping from about 2 blocks out.
Oh, there's Greg again. Oh, man. Yeah.
And it should spin. I feel like there should be like some spinny...
Like the old school WWE replica belt with the spinner.
Yeah, see, I think more of 50 Cent when he has the G for G unit and then he spins it. Yeah. Like the old school, rims back in the day when they would stop at the light and they would just spin. Yeah. It's so stupid. What a waste of time and money on that, but that's okay. So, all right. So I think are we close here? I can't tell the time. So if you were lost, I'm going to end it. If you were lost and seeking, we're here. We don't want to be part of the 99 that stands there and looks and just watches from afar. We want to have that same intensity as the shepherd looks for his lost sheep, or we do when we lose something, especially our keys. We have that fire, and I think that's the way, God wants us to approach it, but in a loving way. Not as that angry, like, oh my God, I lost my keys, the whole world's coming to an end bit, but more of the fire and the love of we're trying to help, in our own way. We're trying to help the lost here, to seek a higher purpose. Right. And once you are found, now all of a sudden the world opens up in a whole new way, and not just the world, but heaven opens up. And comes down. So I'm good with it. I'm lost. We're all lost until we're found.
All lost. And if you're listening to this podcast and you are unsure of, how to take that next step, how to go from being a lost sheep, I'd like to guide us through a prayer really quick.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that.
Yeah, this has to be, you don't just pray this prayer and just say these words to say these words. It's got to come from the heart and you got to mean it.
Yeah, you do.
But
and I know a lot. I kind of know where you're going with this. And a lot of pastors will end service with that, and they'll make everybody call it out. But the thing is, once you say it, radical, sometimes, and I hope radical transformation happens, but sometimes you got to keep saying it and keep believing it and keep doing it.
Every time a pastor says that, I still
take
do
it as
myself. An opportunity
to reconnect. Reground yourself. Yeah, I agree. So I'm going to let you lead us.
Ooh. Heavenly Father, just thank you so much for the souls that you have listening right now. And God, I just ask that if there's anybody listening that is on the fence, that you just guide them to the right side. And if you're listening right now and you are on the fence and you want to take that next step, just wherever you're at, just take a moment. And if you've never had a conversation with God, just use this time right now just to speak to him. And if you're ready to commit your life to Jesus, to have him come into your life, to come into your heart and completely transform your future, just repeat these words out loud.
Yes, Jesus.
Jesus, thank you. Thank you for bearing the punishment that I deserved. Thank you for taking my sin with you upon the cross. I believe that you lived a perfect, sinless life, that you bore the cross, that you died the death that I deserved. Jesus, I believe that on the third day you rose again, putting death to death and sin to shame. I believe you are the Son of God and the Messiah. Jesus, today I put my full faith and trust in you and the work of the cross. I accept you as my Savior because I am a lost and broken soul in need of a Savior, and I'm choosing you as my Savior. And God, for those that have prayed this prayer, I ask that you put disciples in their life, mentors, fellow brothers and sisters to surround them during this walk, during this time, that they can continue to grow and continue to walk in the truth and the light that you provide. We pray all this in Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen.
Thank you for joining us on this episode of Simply Heaven. We hope this discussion has sparked your curiosity and provided some comfort in this often confusing world. Remember, this podcast is all about honest and real conversations, and we encourage you to reflect on your own beliefs and experiences. If you enjoyed our chat, please consider sharing it with a friend or leaving us a review. It helps us reach more people seeking hope and understanding. We'd love to hear your thoughts or stories, so don't hesitate to reach out to us on social media. And remember, the journey to understanding is just as important as the destination. Stay blessed, and we'll see you next week on Simply Heaven.